God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
That, of course, was "Oh Canada," performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves: Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And for Toronto, the wing pair for him, Trent and Anunoby. Big men on the floor for him, it's Siakam and Pirtle. And it's Barnes in at the point. Game one of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Trent. Back to Gobert. Pirtle with the steal. Inside, here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Conley scanning the floor. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Conley the pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Off target with his three.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Trent finds Barnes. Back to Trent from the arc. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Edwards against Trent. Pass to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Conley with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Gobert can't hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
One-on-one fast break. Here's McDaniels. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set. Those are things that every team wants and needs.
The free throw drops from McDaniels.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Now here's Barnes. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. In Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Back to Siakam. All sorts of time. Buries the jump shot.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Edwards passes to Conley. Lets the three fly. Edwards can't hit.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Down low, here's Conley. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And there's the pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. Siakam outside. Another miss by Siakam. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. To the wing right side. Towns dishes to Conley. Pulls it up. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Fantastic at capitalizing from those spots. Conley has a dynamite-looking jump shot.
Barnes down low. Covered by Conley. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Pirtle, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Conley finds Gobert. Trent against Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Barnes, and he can't bank that one in. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. Trent with the wide open look. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards passes to Conley. To the left side wing. Towns against Siakam. Here's Conley. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Trent. Barnes right side. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Edwards drives in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. fourth. Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. The tray. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. And the Raptors with the ball. 4-point game. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Now, here's Trent. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
And it's Towns missing. Toronto trailing. Passes it to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Towns. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Trent. Trent's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. To the right side. Here's Towns. The fadeaway J off the mark.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Siakam for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Edwards kicks to Conley. Pass to Reid. Back to Conley. For 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Boucher sets a screen for Trent. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. McDaniels checked in for Gary Trent, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Anunoby. Now here's Conley. He has 7. Towns wide open. Misses the 3.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. The pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Passes it to McDaniels. There's the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Conley. The kick out to Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto calls timeout. Flynn's checked in for Toronto. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Troy Brown comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Raptors trail by 4. And here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Boucher. Barnes with it. Sinks that one from the post. Milton with it. There's the pick. Pass to Reed. The 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. Brown the pass to Milton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Boucher. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Schroeder. Pirtle with a screen on Milton. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And it's Schroeder missing.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Schroeder against Milton. And Anderson has it in the corner. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Boucher, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting to start out this game about 43%. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Milton looking around. Five on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Reed misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson is out there with Brown. Then it's Shake Milton, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Siakam misses. And Milton's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Minnesota making some changes. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Edwards dishes to Anderson. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Achua. Gobert, and that's good.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Siakam against Edwards. Inside. The dunk by Achua.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Gobert double teamed. And here's Edwards from the arc. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. In the corner, it's Boucher. Knocks down the 3-ball. Boucher's got 5 points so far.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
The Timberwolves trail. Right side, Conley. Towns kicks to Edwards. Back to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Conley. Toronto grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
They get the rebound.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And the pass to Edwards. No good with the layup. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, Toronto with the triple.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Now here is Conley. 7 points in the game. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for Achua. And a change for the Timberwolves. McDaniels checked in. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Conley. Passes it to Edwards. Towns in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 8.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Anunoby. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley finds Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Conley against Schroeder. Pass to Boucher. Now Anunoby. Pass to Boucher. Now Schroeder. Covered by Conley. Boucher the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Snatched up. Stolen by Conley. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Raptors. The pass to Siakam. To Schroeder. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. So they take the lead. 7 points in the game.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Here's Schroeder. He has 5. Siakam left side. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists in the game. It's a close game here in Toronto. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Towns, the pass to Conley. He dishes it to McDaniels. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Raptors are gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes to Anunoby. All alone. And another basket for Toronto. Minnesota's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Conley, the pass to Towns. Edwards against Boucher. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. The three-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam, high post. Edwards there. Siakam outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And that one falls for Conley. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And Conley drops them both.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Pass to Barnes. In the corner, it's Boucher. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Now here is Conley. He's got 9. Spins. There's the pass to Milton. Here's McDaniels. No good on that one. Good D by Anunoby.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now Conley. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. Towns against Boucher. Reed the pass to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a 3-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
The first one falls. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Trent outside. Barnes outside. A 3-ball. Here's Pirtle. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in. Milton against Barnes. Passes it to Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
First one falls for him. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And Brown drops them both. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. On the wing, Barnes. Out left of the wing. Now here is Pirtle. Not a lot of room. Off target on the 15-footer. Minnesota in the lead. Now here's Brown. 1:44 left here in the second. Reed kicks to Brown. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Raptors. Minnesota also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. Now here's Brown. Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. Reed takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Trent after the basket by Minnesota. Young outside. Trent outside. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range. Trent's got 8.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Young against Anderson. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closely. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Milton. Over Barnes. A shot by Milton, no good. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Siakam. Pirtle against Milton. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Screen by Young. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And a wide open look for Siakam. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Anderson for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's all tied in Toronto. And will return shortly.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Well, they got the extra credit for their hustle on the glass, playing with great energy and intensity. They came into this game determined not to be outworked.
And what I like, it's pretty much every possession. They just don't take many plays off.
And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. Okay, a question for Mr. Kenny Smith. It's from Legacy Bucks fan with a Z. How'd you get the nickname Jet?
Are you kidding me? Because I used to jet up the court and I'd fly through the air like a G5.
Hold up. Isn't Jason Terry the real Jet, Ernie? You know this stuff.
No, Jason Eugene Terry. Jet by name, I'm by game.
I'm staying out of it. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. The wing pair for him, Trent and Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Trent. Here's Pirtle. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Timberwolves shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Now, Trent, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Trent outside. Barnes outside. Over Conley. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The pass to Towns. For the lead. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl-Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Barnes with it. Conley picks him up. And here is Trent outside. Drills the three-pointer. Trent's got 11 points.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
The Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pirtle with a screen on Edwards. Trent kicks to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Trent against Gobert. And yes, it's good. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Barnes looking around. Pirtle finds Trent. Back to Pirtle. On the wing, Anunoby. McDaniels defending. They grabbed their own miss.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Passes it to Edwards. To the inside. Conley kicks to McDaniels. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 3. Anunoby with it. Conley picks him up. Trent outside. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 11. The 3 from Barnes buries it from three-point range. Barnes has got the game tied up here for Toronto.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Here's Conley. Kicks it to Edwards. There's the dish to McDaniels. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
And he makes the first. He makes one of two that time.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Driving to the basket. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley is a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the and one.
What's up?
That one falls for Mike Conley. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Trent against Edwards. For 3, Siakam. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Toronto trailing. Now Trent. Pass to Anunoby. He kicks to Poeltl. Back to Anunoby. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Towns, a screen on Trent. Edwards. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Siakam finds Barnes. Clock at 6. Trent outside. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Barnes against Conley. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Wide open shot is on the money. Edwards got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To stop the drought, Trent can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Conley kicks to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. And here is McDaniel. He's got 7. It's not going to go for him. Barnes with it. It's Trent on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Trent's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. Minnesota calls timeout. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Good season for him last year. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Now here's Milton. Tries the spin move. To the wing on the left. Here's Alexander Walker. Good work defensively by Trent. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. To the middle. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. That gives them the lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Now here's Milton. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Trent. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. The lead is 2. Barnes left side. Fader on the way. The rebound by Anderson.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First in steals, and they scored more points off turnovers than anybody else in the league. That is clearly the strength of this group.
And last season, everything started with their defense. You mentioned their #1 ranking in steals. The pressure they put on opponents was nonstop.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Young comes in for OG Anunoby. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. Oh, free throws good for Milton. And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Boucher. Here's Achua. Young outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. That one bounces around and comes back out.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And the pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Shoots from 14. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Milton. 5 points in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Here's Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Reed from about 16. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And the Raptors miss again. Timberwolves leading by 3. Milton kicks to Brown. Anderson against Barnes. Passes to Reed. Launches a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Barnes can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Milton against Boucher. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Schroeder. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Alexander Walker, Young with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Raptors trail by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. Boucher's got 10 points. Now here's Milton. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Milton. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibilities. Now it's Reed out there with Gobert, and it's Milton in at the point. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Edwards. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard, really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Siakam. The jump hook, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And there's the pass to Edwards. Passes it to Reed over Young. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Edwards can't hit. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley now comes in for Shake Milton. Raptors trail by 9. Now Schroeder. Siakam left side. And Finished off by Siakam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now, here's McDaniels. Defense is right there. Gobert the screen. McDaniels with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. That's tipped. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Naz Reid. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Young. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists in the game. Timberwolves leading by 5. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Schroeder outside. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. On the clock. The shot from the low post is good. 15 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Raptors trail by 7. And the Raptors call time here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Minnesota leading by 7. Outside Conley. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Poeltl, and he makes good on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind
For Minnesota, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Edwards against Siakam. Edwards passes to Gobert. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Schroeder outside. Siakam a screen on Conley. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist here tonight. Minnesota in the lead. Conley finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Siakam. Outside Towns. McDaniels passes to Gobert. 1-on-1 here. Shot from 12. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Schroeder, and that one good. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Now the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
No way, says Gobert. Saves the play and ends it on his turn.
Schroeder kicks to Young. Siakam looking around. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
Conley against Schroeder. Birtle sets the pick for Schroeder. The kick out to Young. Back to Schroeder. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Conley against Young. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Towns. He feeds it to Edwards. Young with the steal. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timberwolves leading by 8. And here is Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Shoots over Pirtle. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Schroeder passes to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 15 rebounds. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Right side, Edwards. Pirtle with the steal. Young looking it over. Schroeder outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Pass to Gobert. Schroeder against Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Driving in.
Oh, the savvy veteran Conley driving inside and knowing how to angle his body to draw contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Toronto. Anunoby, he's checked in for Young. Trent comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in for Dennis Schroeder. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Trent with it. Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Fires from deep. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Trent.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Trent's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Conley against Barnes. Outside Edwards. There's the pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. And there's Edwards on the assist by Towns. And that's now 21 points for Anthony Edwards. Conley against Barnes. Passes it to Siakam. Over Towns. Gobert pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Here's Conley. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 16th rebound on the night. Anunoby, no good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Dishes it to Edwards. Towns in the corner. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. McDaniels in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Goes back up. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Trent finds Barnes. Inside. They double-team Siakam. Anunoby passes to Trent. No good from outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
No one covering.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 8. 17 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota with the ball. They're leading by 8. And so Minnesota takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Mike. Congrats on the win. It looked like you guys stayed with your identity tonight. You think so?
Yeah, we wanted to just play our game, stick to what we do best, get the ball inside, score in the paint, just try to make easy plays. And I think that's what we did, and we're able to just build off of that.
You guys are one of the best teams at staying to what you do. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.